Welcome to Extreme Chunk PvP. In this series, Link and myself randomly selected 2 chunks for us to start in. We are not allowed to unlock more chunks until all available content in our last chunk is completed. We have 4 hours on the clock and we fight at the end of each episode. If you win, 15 minutes are rewarded to you for the next episode's progression. The winner is declared for whoever wins the last fight. These are on Jagex hosted worlds, so it's times 10 XP, double resources for skilling, and 5 times drop rates for rare items. Welcome to episode 1. And to help support the channel, this video is sponsored by Blitz Rise of Heroes. When you play Blitz Rise of Heroes, you can lead an army of heroes to victory. Train your own squad of summoners to fight in both manual or auto 6v6 battles. Choose your own heroes, stats, and classes, upgrade your weapons in various ways, and you can even level up the gear you find to increase their power. You can train your heroes in the training camp to instantly level up, learn new abilities, or enhance old skills, all without wasting any resources to be the best heroes you can be. In the treasure maze, you pick a path that you are most comfortable with. Here you'll find yourself in battles, earning amulets to increase the power of your squad, merchants to heal and resurrect your heroes, and bosses to slay to earn yourself bonus rewards. The maze also resets every 2 days, so a new challenge always awaits. So discover the world of Asteria and immerse yourself in the adventure. Free daily awards are available, and even for the busy folks, you're able to autoplay and gain rewards so you don't miss out on the action. So if you are interested in Blitz Rise of Heroes, make sure to click that link down in the description and join the fight. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 1 of the Extreme Chunk PvP challenge. Link and I are starting in 2 different locations. I am over on this square, and Link is over on this square. We just picked 2 chunks that we thought were of roughly equal starting points in terms of not having an unfair advantage or too much of an advantage. And then we randomly generated who gets what, and I was given this one. Now, how this PvP challenge is going to work is we have 4 hours every single episode, and the only way we can actually, expand our gear is, of course, to traverse the map, and the only way we can move on to another chunk is if we complete the current chunk that we are in. So, for example, I am starting in this chunk, the McGruber's Woods. I have to get 45 fire making, 45 wood cutting, and I guess I don't even know why it shows it. I guess we get it from Tutorial Island, but we already have a short bow and we already have a bronze pickaxe, so that's a bit weird. But in order for me to move on to the next area, I need to complete these 2 goals. And then after I complete it, I can click on a new chunk, and that's going to make a whole new set of goals, and I can't move on to another one until I complete the current one that we have.
Hello, B's and G's, and welcome back to another PvP season. Very, very excited for this one. You guys would have seen the intro, so I'm not going to go over the rules, but let me show you. You guys know where I'm starting. I'm starting here in the South Falador farm. We've got a few things that we need to get here on our list before we can start going into other chunks as well. There are 2 things that we do already have, which is the short bow and the bronze pickaxe. Obviously, getting them from Tutorial Island, which is why they're on there. But we do need to get a blue wizard's hat from an imp. We need to get a black cape from my trusty highwaymen, who I love to grab capes off anyway. And then we're going to have to get 60 wood cutting to chop and burn some logs, so, 60 fire making as well. And then 21 cooking to churn a pot of cream. And then once we've done all that, we can move on. And yeah, I've got a little plan where I want to go, but we won't ruin it yet. Let's go ahead and get into all of that. We've got 4 hours on the timer here. So I'm going to go ahead and start that now, and I think the first thing I'm going to do is just kill some chickens so that we can start cooking the chickens, and then getting that 21 cooking so that we can grab ourselves the pot of butter, or churn the pot of cream, whatever it was. Yeah, it's going to be cream, isn't it, for sure? And I will be burying the bones as we go as well to get those passive levels. I need to change my berry options, but we do want to get as many passive levels as possible, of course, to be ready for this fight. So yeah, I'll see you when we get there.
So we're kind of just throwing ourselves right into the madness. We are not even 3 minutes in, and we already have 15 wood cutting and what looks to be almost 20 fire making. There it is. Our stats started out kind of weird: to attack, to range, for cooking. That's just because of Tutorial Island. I didn't do any extra tasks there. It just gives so much XP. It's nuts for the times 10. So yeah, it's looking like this will be really quick. Really excited to get into this. So we are literally 18 minutes in right now, and we are already 45 fire making. Of course, that doesn't mean anything until I can cut it, but just to give you guys a scale of how fast this stuff is going to take, with 10 times XP and double resources, we should steamroll through a lot of this stuff. So I think I'm just going to drop all the oak logs that I chopped now, simply because I don't need them. With double resources, it'll be much better to fire make the willows I cut in the next region when I go for 60 to complete that one over in Sears. And I can't cut in this one, of course. I don't have any knife whatsoever, so fletching is not going to matter. I don't think there's a place where there's two. Actually, I can go in here, right? Does this give any agility experience? Because that'll be quite cool. It doesn't. Okay, so we can come in here. We're going to drop everything. Again, I don't have to worry about fletching anything because there's no way to get a knife. If a knife spawn was in this chunk, then it would unlock it, and I'd have to also get the fletching level before I was able to move on. But because it's not an issue, I don't have to worry about it, thankfully. So just fire making the wood cutting is all we need, and I'm just gonna, drop them, get rid of them. Just got a bird's nest with a sapphire ring. That is definitely going to become a recoil at some point. That's a pretty nice find. Wow, I just get 45. I was about to record, and a genie pops up. We'll just hold on to that for a second. I want to get this task done so we can pause the timer, because we can actually pause the timer when we pick new chunks whenever we get an unlock. So there is one task and there is the other. So let's stop that timer, because that is everything we need for this chunk. So let's cross that off. So here's actually where things get really tricky. I'm actually quite cornered in this section here. And I'll do my best to explain why. There's actually a lot of quick unlocks we can do. We can click on this chunk right here and not to worry about unlocking anything, because we have nothing that we can mine to actually minus that coal or to get 30 for that coal. So that's a nice, easy unlock. Same with that agility shortcut over there. But you'll see how it all will kind of tie together. I can unlock it now, but things can backfire in a bit. We can also unlock these just because there's nothing new that we could do, so we might as well just get those unlocks out of the way. As you can see, the tasks don't change at all. But here's where things gets really weird. So now if I click on this one, that gives agility experience. So if I wanted to unlock this one, because I have this one unlocked, I need to get 20 to be able to cross that log balance right there, because it's now unlocked and I could get it. But you see how when I unclick this, I only need 1 agility to now cross it. So it's really, really, I guess, strange, the thought process behind all of this. So maybe I shouldn't actually unlock this one this time around and just go straight up. I still actually probably won't go this way, because if I did, unfortunately, I get locked out over here, 35 agility, but I can't access that anyway. Because of the bar crawl thing. So even if I wanted to spend a lot of time doing the bridge for XP, I still couldn't get in there and complete it. So that sort of direction is blocked off. I can't go up here because I could, but 80 cooking for a shark, that's a huge time sink. There's definitely better ways to get food than fishing it. So that one's kind of shot. Kildogram is also an option, but for where I am on the account, so new and fresh, I don't think it's going to really do much. Ranging guilds. Extremely tricky. Wear a green d'hide body. That is impossible. Also, we would need to now have access to that. Big problem. Equip a rune med. The only way to get a rune med is a lesser demon in this dungeon, but to get to that point, to kill a lesser demon, I would actually have to get 20 limport roots. And if you've done the Temple of Ikov quest, you'll know you need that 20 to get past a witch. And again, the only way you can get that rune item, the rune med helm specifically, is if you have 20 limport roots. You know what? I wanted to do Sears Village next, but over here, there's got to be like bears, and I think it's also rabbits that you can kill. It's a really easy chunk to unlock, so if it backfires, that should be fine. And maybe just get a few starting levels, because down in the Sears Village chunk, just to click on it to show you guys really quickly, if we put the elemental workshop area in there, which of course we have to get an air staff, which is very, very hard to get. and we have to do all this wood cutting and everything. So, I mean, that's pretty unavoidable because we want that shop for stews. But let's get some base levels over here first. That one's done. That one's done. And get that cooked meat and just unlock this chunk completely. And we'll kind of just take it from there and see if we can get some levels. Oh, look at this. Bear cubs level 15. Oh my God, I might have just fucked myself over, dude. I might have just really messed myself up, but hold on. I know there's rabbits over here somewhere. I have quite a bit left in the chunk. Okay, bunnies. All right, we can kill bunnies. They're going to be our saving grace to get some combat stats up, and then we're going to take on that bear. That's like the final boss of this episode, I feel like. But with times 10, we should really just plow through this. Yeah. So I'm feeling all right again, guys. I'm feeling all right, and we have the tinderbox and some logs. We're good. We're chilling. Just out of curiosity, is this called raw meat when you cook it? Because technically this would complete the chunk then. No, okay, it's called rabbit. But that's food still for when I take on the bear boss. But when you burn it, it suddenly becomes meat. Oh, Jagex. Nice try, Jagex. All right, we're going for the baby. We're going for the baby. We're 8 attack, 19 strength, and we have some rabbit food. Let's get him while the mom is not looking.
Okay, that is our first inventory, and we're going to go ahead and make a fire, cook all these up, and we get a clue scroll. Do I want to pick that up? Not really. I'm not going to have a bank for quite a while, so I'm actually going to have to deal with having a lot of these items. I'm going to drop some of them, though, because I don't really want everything here. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to unlock a bank for a while, which is super annoying. But let's go and cook these. Hopefully we don't burn too many, because there we go. Look at that. Every single one burnt 300 XP on these servers, which is lovely to see. And it just means we've got way less chance of burning all this. This 21 cooking is going to take no time whatsoever. As long as we can keep it. There we go. Cooking them, we're good. And there we go. 21 cooking coming in, which means we can now churn that cream. I'll give you a little update on the stats once we get killing. 20 attack, 10 strength. You know what? We're going to go to strength again. We'll get that up to 20 in the next few minutes as well. Up to 17 HP, 10 prayer, 10 fire making as well. So yeah, things are going very, very quickly. And of course they will at the start. But super nice to see. We've got all this food that I'm probably going to have to drop, to be honest, because I don't think they're going to hit me hard enough that we'll eat all of this. But I am going to keep going. We want to get this cooking all the way up to 39. And that's because we're going to be doing potatoes with butter. That's what our food is going to be. So we'll have everything in our chunks to make the potatoes and butter once I go and open them up. But obviously there's a few things we've got to do. I'm not looking forward to trying to get the wizard's hat from the imp, because the imps sort of like stray out of this chunk quite a lot. Which is not very nice, so I'll have to sort of like attack them and then hope they stay here, which is going to be annoying. But you know what? I think I might go ahead and do the 60 wood cutting and 60 fire making after we do this. I'm going to get the 39 cooking now, though. That I will do. So I'll get the 39 cooking, and then we'll do the wood cutting and stuff. So I'm actually just going to quickly milk the cow and churn this. Wow, that is incredible. The animation, the door opened. Wow, that's fucking cool. Anyway, yeah, I just want to see how much XP I'm actually going to get from making the cream. And while we do make that, we will click it off the list here. Churn a pot of cream. 180 we get for doing that, which actually is less than cooking like a beef, so it's not really worth doing. But it is one of those tasks completed. As I say, I am going to go to 39 cooking, which actually is going to take a little bit longer than I thought. So maybe I'll change that plan, but I'm still going to go for it for now. What does a pot of cream heal? Okay, it only heals 1, so it's pretty pointless. Okay, I've just realised what I'm going to open up in the future. I'll just be able to get pretty quick cooking levels like that by cooking potatoes. So what I'm going to do is I've just remembered that you can only cook potatoes on ranges, which I hadn't thought about. Shit. That's going to mean that I have to unlock some other stuff. Okay, a bit of a spanner to the plan, but I'm going to start wood cutting, is effectively what I was going to say, because I can definitely get the cooking up quicker than I'm doing right now. So I'll just cook these 2, or these 3, and then we will get on to, getting this 60 wood cutting. Guys, what the hell has just happened? Kids has somehow died. I Wow, okay. I mean, it's great getting live updates on your status, isn't it? That is amazing. Okay, all right, Kins. I mean, too scared to take on the first fight, I guess. We're losing the status after the first fight. Brilliant.
That's the bear dead. We have the meat. You watch me burn this. You watch me burn this. Nah, that's good. That means we can now pause that timer real quick, guys. Open up the chunk picker, and we can, of course, check this off now. Boom, we have a cooked meat, which means that chunk is now complete. So originally, I wanted to come up here. I don't have to mine these rocks because they're pretty high level, and I can't. And I wanted to come up to kill some rock crabs. Super easy. It's not that hard to get an iron pickaxe, and give me a lot of combat levels. The problem with doing this, though, I think, is if I come across any rock that I can mine, it's going to force me to get, like, 55 mining, because I believe that is mithril in there. So that might bite me in the butt later on. I already have a decent grind for when I want to get sears done in this episode, and I don't want to have to worry about doing that. I can easily kill bears. You know, it's not the fastest, right? But I can kill bears, get my stats up a little bit. And then when it comes time to getting, what's it called? I gotta activate it again, Elemental Workshop. Then when it comes time to getting the Staff of Air, I can just keep getting food from Sears Village over here. And yeah, keep going in and just killing them, and my stats should go up pretty quick. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lock Sears Village. And also, guys, I actually fucking died when I was talking to the camera about this, and I'm really upset about it because we're hardcore and it doesn't really matter. I'm actually asking Link right now what happens on death. We didn't talk about it, and he said no penalty, just keep going, fuck it. His exact words. So dying is going to be, I guess, a case of like pausing the clock. I mean, mine was already paused. It's just fucking annoying, you know? And check us out. We now have access to a bank, but we also have access to a knife now, which really sucks. I'm actually going to go pick that up now. Let's just bank everything except let's bank everything. And we just need that, and I guess the knife or the tinderbox. I might woodcut first. Let's definitely grab the knife though while we're at it. So the knife, I thought it was in there. It turns out that's garlic. There it is, on the floor. You don't even treat the knife with respect. It's just on the freaking floor. Yeah, but this does mean we need to get that 60 fletching to make these shafts. We can't make bows. I mean, if we really wanted to, we can try to make a bow. But the reason why we don't have to make a bow is there's no way to get bowstring yet, because, of course, I don't have the flax unlocked yet. So that's always good. Let's start with the fire making. We get double resources, so hopefully this isn't going to be too bad. We need 60 fire making, 60 wood cutting, and 60 fletching. And we will need to cut some normal trees to start getting that fletching up, but I'm not going to worry about it right this second. So with 2 hours and 23 minutes left, we were coming up on that 60 fire making. Should just be about 3 logs now, and then we're going to have to run over to, I guess, normal trees real quick. We're going to grab that knife out of the bank. So at 20 fletching, we can actually switch over to oaks, and then at 35 fletching, we can switch over to willows, because that is what willow shortbows are. And then, of course, longbows at 40, and then just do that until 60. I have no idea how long this will take. The fletching usually is a really slow skill at first, but of course with the times 10, I mean, a lot of that's going to be negated. So, ooh, that's a strength pot. We're going to be using that in this fight. I can tell you that's for sure.
Okay, there is 60 fire making, so I'm going to start dropping these logs. We don't have a knife anyway, so I can't fletch them, and to be honest, I don't think I'll need higher fire making than this, and if I do, it's not going to be too much of a problem. It's pretty quick. So yeah, I'm going to start dropping these logs now. These double resources are actually quite annoying for this, but yeah, let's power on to 60 here. Oh, also, I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but we did get a bird's nest, and I opened it. And as I say that, we get a bird's nest. I will open this one just to see what we get. Banana tree seed, going to drop that. Yeah, we got a bird's nest, and got a sapphire ring from it, which could be an early recoil if I want to use it. I don't think I will this episode, but it is nice to have that. And of course, it's going to be super easy to get the enchant level as well. So yeah, there we go. Alright guys, this is going to be 60 coming in. Then we can head on over to this yew tree just there and cut it, and then grab ourselves a tinderbox and make a fire with it as well. And that will be pretty much everything done. We just got to then hunt down this imp and get the wizard's hat from the imp. So one more. There we go. 60 coming in. Awesome. Let's go and hit this up. Will we get a quickie here? There we go. And bang. There is those 2 tasks completed. Let's go and hunt down this imp and get that done. So we also needed to grab the black cape, which I got just on our way up here. There's 23 hit points coming in and some shears. Now this is not going to be super fun, as you can see, with the sort of boundaries we've got. It's like that imp right there I can't kill because he's out of my boundaries, which is so annoying. So I sort of have to wait for them to spawn here. All 3 spawn here, according to the wiki, on this corner. So I at least have their spawns in here. But unfortunately, they do teleport, and I'm just hoping they teleport this way rather than that way. I think we can get that imp where he is right now. Yeah, we can. So we can go in and grab him there. But as you can see, we're just getting these teleported away, which is super, super annoying. But if we go around here, we can kill this one here. And I need to keep checking these boundaries to make sure... Can go there. But yeah, this is going to be so annoying. I got a black bead and a white bead already, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know what it is, 1 in 64 or something for the blue wizard hat. I'll have to check that, but I'm not 100% sure. And yeah, this is going to be horrible. Oh, it's only 1 in 16. I don't know why I had 1 in 64 in my head. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We're good. Don't have the blue wizard hat, but I've just completed the beads. So if I do want to go and get ourselves an amulet of accuracy, it's right there. And that is so annoying when I attack them and they instantly teleport away. That is painful. But yeah, there you go. They're 1 in 25. So they're actually rarer than a wizard's hat, and we've got all of them in the right order. So that was pretty nuts. Yeah, we will see... how long this is going to take. I really do want to try and get potato with cheeses for this fight, but it might not happen. And of course, as soon as I click off the the recording, it happens. There you go. That was literally the second after I finished the last recording. So there we go. That is the whole thing done, or this chunk done. So let's stop the clock. And yeah, I'll just get this up so you guys can see. Boom. Last thing we needed was the blue wizard's hat there. So that is everything completed. Now, where do we go? Where do we go next? I'll bring up some options here so you guys can sort of see what my dilemma is. So, if I go Port Sarim, I get the range, which means I can then get the potatoes, and then we could cook them. And then, obviously, we'd be able to churn butter just here as well. I could also get my cooking up really quick by buying sardines and just cooking them. The only problem is I'd then have to get 41 magic. Which could be pretty tough. I mean, we don't really have any way of making money other than pickpocketing, which would be not great. So I don't really think I can go for that. Bake a meat pizza as well, 45 cooking for that. So we drop that and we go here instead. I've already done the churn a pot of cream. We've got to pickpocket a man, which is super easy. We'll just do that, straight away. And then we just got to get a bronze med helm, a bronze spear, and an iron dagger. So that would be kill goblins and then kill zombies down here. Now, I know the iron dagger and I think bronze med helm are both 1 in 64. I think the bronze spear is pretty common from goblins, so that wouldn't be too much of a problem. So that's playing the RNG game. Then I could go, let's say we did complete that, just so I can see these ticked off. Let's just tick them off. Say I did complete all of those, and we went here. I would just have to pickpocket a farmer, which would then complete that chunk, and we could get our potatoes here. And then I could open this up, and I wouldn't have to worry about completing these things. I could use the range, and then we could make our potato and cheeses. So I think that's the way I'm going to go about it, and then obviously next episode I could go and complete these things that I need to, and I do think that's probably the best way of doing it. Also, if we do click off these, they do like auto go back to not being done. So as you can see, they're all back to not done now, so it's very easy to keep up with what I need to do. So you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to restart the timer, and I will be doing the tasks in this chunk here. So we're going to be going for zombies first. Now it's actually a 1 in 32 chance of the bronze med helm, and it is a 1 in 64 chance of the iron dagger. Now the armed ones drop the iron dagger, and the unarmed drop the bronze med helm. So I have to look for zombies that aren't wielding weapons when I want to go for something different. And if we do start running out of food, I will just, fire on over back to the cows and cook up, or the chickens, and just cook that up for our food, because I think we probably will need it. I think that's an unarmed one there, which is nice to see. We could just sort of rotate between these two, which would probably be the best way of going about this. Although we do seem to be holding up okay. Of course, we take a 2 there. Yeah, I'll get back to you, let you know what we get here. And hopefully, I think he is unarmed. He doesn't even have fucking one arm. So, yeah, he is very unarmed over there. So we'll probably rotate between these two. Actually, if I tag that one and tag that one, then I know to rotate between these two. And, yeah, we can just see if we can grab these items. This is going to take quite a while to kill these. 30 hit points on there. Actually, that looks so ugly. I just cannot look at that. It's too bad on the eyes. Yeah, we're definitely going to need food. That's fine. That won't take long to do. The first drop. Come on. Air runes. Okay. All right. Level 13 should be a lot easier to kill. So, should be nice. The problem is the 1 in 64 is from the higher level zombies. But that's the way it goes. We are going to get a load of levels here as well. There's a little level update for those of you who want to see that. And yeah, I'll see you when I've got these items.
And there is 60 wood cutting. We just passed the 3-hour mark, so we have 1 hour to go. I'm only 53 fletching. It's taking so long. But again, I didn't really have any other option aside from rock crabs. But at some point, we would have had to get this done. Yeah, so, I mean, just a little update for you guys. But I'm banging my head against the wall, trying to figure out kind of what's next after this chunk. It's tricky. I won't talk about it yet until we actually get to the next unlock, but I'm in a pretty weird spot, I can tell you that. So I tried to do an inventory of oaks to see if they were actually faster. I'm really not sure which one is faster, to be honest. With a bronze axe, you cut willows pretty slow, but you also cut oaks pretty slow with a bronze axe. What I'm deciding is actually just to stop going for fletching this episode. I mean, I'm sure we could probably get 60 fletching this episode, but there's still other things that are needed in this episode, like killing men to get an iron dagger and bronze med helm. And of course, I want to try to put up a little bit of a fight this episode. So we're going to actually go kill some men and pickpocket a man, because that's some tasks right there. I guess I'll grab this, some food, although we can get food. We have to buy some stews and everything, which we will do, but we're going to kill some men and women. That phrase in any other context sounds awful, but I believe they are all in here. This still is the chunk, right? Yep. Perfect. And first, let's give a cheeky little pickpocket, because that is a task. And now we're chasing the iron dagger as well as the bronze med helm. 16 minutes left. I was actually getting ready to buy my stews because, it's nearing the end here, but that is an item checked off the list. This is technically our best in slot, but we were allowed to start with the armor, so it's also not at the same time. And of course, I get back to back, or maybe there was one kill in between. I don't even remember, but of course, of course. With about 10 minutes left, I'm going to buy my stews. I think they're only 10 GP each, so I should get enough money. Ooh, and that makes us enough money for a full inventory right there. And yeah, and then in the remaining 2 minutes I'll have, after I buy the stews, I'll just keep killing men. So it turns out they're actually 20 coins each. I could probably get coins much quicker if I pickpocket. I know I'm still only level 1, but, I should get to 10 plus thieving pretty quick, and by then, hopefully I'm not missing too much. And even if I can't get a full inventory, if I can get close to a full inventory, I'll feel pretty confident. The only annoying part is that it means I can't really keep training my combat stats anymore this episode. But this episode wasn't really about me trying to max my combat stats. But I do think some solid progress has been made.
There is the bronze med helm. Lovely stuff. And I've dropped the shears because I realised I don't need to keep them. I don't think that's going to be upgrade. No, it isn't. So there we go. 20 prayer coming in there as well. 25 strength at the moment. And yeah, that's good to get that one out the way. I just need to kill the level 24s now. Or maybe there's a level 13 down here who's unarmed. I should probably go and have a quick look because this guy is taking a lot of my health. I guess I'm only level 33, so it makes sense. But yeah, he's really giving me a hard time here. So I'll go have a look, see if we can like kill one that's a level 13 because that would be nice. But there you go, one of the items we needed. Guys, I've had an idea. I'm pretty sure there's a man here, isn't there? Because I've got to pickpocket. Yeah, I've got to pickpocket him. Now, I don't know if this is going to be quicker. I'm going to have to see the respawn rate on him. But men/women drop iron daggers 1 in 128, so it is double the chance of the whatever it's called, you know, the zombies, but it's way quicker to kill, and I don't have to keep going back for food. There's a goblin here as well. Actually, we've got to kill the level 5s, I think, for the do we have to kill the level 5s? I can't remember. Let's see. Oh, it would have been so nice just to get the iron dagger straight away. I'm not sure if the level 2s drop bronze spears. I might have to go up here and kill the goblins up here. But yeah, I'll see the respawn rate on this man, and it might be worth it. It might be. Oh, yeah, it's hardly anything. Hardly anything. There's a hammer as well, which we don't actually have, so I will take that. We've got a plant growing here. Oh, God. I really need to get a bank unlocked because for the fight, I'm going to have this. I'm not going to be able to, you know, get any food in my inventory if I don't get this. So I sort of need to see an iron dagger, hoping that we can get a lucky one. We will see. More thoughts coming. There's a woman up here in this staircase, 100%. So we can go up and down between these two, and that will speed this up a lot. Definitely by the time I'm back, he would have respawned again, and there's definitely someone up here. Yes! Nice. Okay, so we'll go between these two. I think this is going to be better. As I say, we won't be using any food here. And yeah, it's way quicker. 7 hit points to 30. It's way better. Way better. There we go. The iron dagger. Unreal stuff. Okay, so let's get the thingy out. Is that everything? Oh no, we've got to get the bronze spear, which I'm pretty sure is from the level 5 goblins. Oh, it is the level 2s. There we go. Let's pause this timer. Boom. That is everything from this chunk done, I believe. I didn't check the areas, the drain or sewers. I didn't check for what I have to do. And obviously we've done pickpocket and man, but we have to kill the skeletons and the what's it called, zombies down there to get a iron med helm, an iron scimitar, and a bronze kite shield, and an iron mace. So I'm not going to be able to go to Port Sarim. I'm probably not going to be able to get potatoes. Oh, that hurts. That hurts massively. So yeah, we're going to go down and we're going to be killing some zombies and skeletons to get ourselves all of that. So let's start the timer. Oh, I'm fuming. I'm fuming. I really am. But that's the way it goes.
So that is 20 stews. We did have to drop some coins to get this, but we're going to go right back and kill a few before we actually head to the fight. That's food sorted, hopefully, for a few fights as I kind of piece everything together and how we're going to approach this in the next few episodes. And that is the timer done. Just want to show you guys real quick. Again, a little recap. We have the levels to cut and burn, but we haven't done it yet. We're looking for that 60 fletching next time around so we can actually cut into shafts, I think, arrow shafts. And then, of course, we need that iron dagger still, which still hasn't come up in about 180 men/women kills. And here we go. This is literally going to be the setup. It's really not much. I'm not going to bring the super strength. I wish it was a super strength. I'm not going to bring the normal strength pot because it's not going to add a max hit when using superhuman strength. So I'm just going to be rocking this. Let's go do it.
All right, pretty much done now. We're definitely not going to get the items, so I'm just getting some food together. Got rid of anything that I wasn't going to use in the future. So yeah, I had to drop a few things, but to be honest, everything I dropped was things that I don't think I'll have to use, so we should be okay. Chef's hat I'm holding on to, etc. Just things that I think will be useful in the future. Obviously these beads as well, and I don't want to drop any of this stuff either. Do I drop the runes? I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to drop the runes to get a bit more food in. So yeah, I'll let you know what I finally decide on in the end. But yeah, we're just getting some food together for the fight. It's not looking great for me. I know he would have had a bank very, very easily. I think there's one right next to McGrober's woods, so he would have been fine. I'm sure he's going to have stews as well, so it's just a case of, am I going to be strong enough to, you know, make him eat a lot? And I mean a lot. We will see. We will see. I might train a little bit on defensive to just try and get some defense levels here. Yeah. Let's see what happens. That is going to be all of the things that we need in terms of food. Am I going to drop the runes? Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. I will go and train on the men and women. Actually, I'll go on the cows. It's probably the best place for the last 3 minutes, just to try and get a couple defense levels. And yeah, I'll chop a tree, and we will go from there. All right, guys. This is going to be the setup for the fight. You know, as I said, not happy that we couldn't get ourselves together a bank or a deposit box or something, because obviously I'm only taking this much food in. I'm just relying on being a lot stronger than him. We'll see what happens. I know he's going to have stews. I know he had a bank. I think we're in a lot of trouble here, but this is what we're turning up with. Let's see what happens.
Link, we finished the first 4 hours. Here we are in the wildy. Never done this before in this spot, the reveal. So a little bit of a change of scenery. Figured why not? I'm rocking the purple hair. But Link, real quick, how'd you find that, man?
First of all, I just want to ask, what the fuck happened with your life, mate?
What?
We are now going to lose our hardcore status after this fight, thanks to you, kids.
Oh, my actual life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
You thought I was asking you like some...
Yeah.
some
well, I thought you were referring to my purple hair like I'm a degenerate or something.
No. I meant the actual hardcore life.
It was actually when I was recording, but I paused the timer. I just got done doing something, and that unlocked the next chunk. So I'm rambling for 2 minutes about where I'm going. I switch back to the screen, and I'm in Death's office, and I'm like, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, so I'm fuming. I'm genuinely angry.
I was there chopping away and I just saw it pop up. I was like, what has he done? What has he done?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I found it okay. I think we both knew the starting chunks, and we both knew there was going to be a lot of wood cutting.
Yeah. We both knew we were wood cutting at the start. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, let's do a combat level reveal really quick. I'll show you guys mine. That's mine. I get yelled at for not doing that often. So Link, I'm gonna 3, 2, 1 it, and let's do it.
Okay, cool.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Wow.
That's not far off.
Wow.
I only trained the last hour. I don't know about you, but so
I did about 50-50. I'll tell you right now, Kins. My chunk was not nice.
Mine's not either. Don't worry. I'm
there's a big flaw with my one.
Okay.
Big flaw.
All right, that's good to hear.
So I'll show you when we get to the reveal and stuff. But it was not fun. It was not fun.
Okay. That's what we like to hear. I'm gonna go through the stats. I'm 32 attack, 36 strength.
Right.
31 defense, 2 range, 26 prayer, 1 magic, 33 hit points.
Right, I'm 32 attack, 43 strength, 26 defense, 28 prayer, 36 hit points.
Okay. I'm scared you have an Addy battle axe. Which, I know Port Sarum's a weird chunk, I think, when we were planning, but...
Yeah.
Dude, let's just say I'm not confident going in this fight. So whatever flaw you're talking about, you know,
I think you'll be fine with the flaw. To be honest, I think you'll enjoy it quite a lot.
Okay.
So, Kins, hit me with some items. Let's go.
Let's go body slot. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude.
I'm gonna chuck that on. Okay, cool.
Let's not mess about.
Let's go shield, mate.
You might as well just call me Tutorial Island.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I guess my bracers too. I forgot to put on. Dude, I'm not even gonna fucking sugarcoat this. I am Tutorial Island.
Wow. Okay. I have a cape.
Okay.
I got my Black Highwayman cape, which I'm happy about.
Was it a task?
It was a task. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I also have a sapphire ring, but I haven't recoiled it up.
Ooh.
But
I did get one as well. I didn't bring it with me.
Okay. Cool.
But...
yeah. Again, that.
Wow. Okay. Holy shit.
And you know, I got some switches as well. You know, if I want to treat myself.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So that's it for me, mate.
It was a rough start for sure, man. I mean, we specifically threw ourselves in places where we couldn't just like rush to range or rush and get a good weapon. So I'm not too surprised by this, but I think episode 2 will have, well, at least for me, I'll have a lot more to show for myself, I think. So
I'll tell you right now. Huh? You've got this. You've got this. Once I show you this flaw,
food, it's definitely a food flaw. Now
it's not. It's not even just that, mate.
What do you mean? All right, let's see. I feel like you know what I have.
I know what you've got. Yeah, you've got stews. So this is. I've known pretty much this whole episode that I'm going to lose unless I was able to get something which turned out to be way, way in the future that I, didn't really look into. So, yeah, that's not the worst part though, Kins.
Don't bring up cabbages. I know there's a cabbage field.
No. To unlock a bank was fucking impossible. So I had to Ultimate Iron Man this whole 4 hours.
Oh, he's got the beads.
I had to Ultimate Iron Man and drop and juggle. It was not fun.
Oh no.
It was not fun. And I had to drop obviously we had to obtain items. I had to drop my obtained items. Obviously I've got them, so it didn't matter, but it felt wrong, like grinding to get a bronze spear and then going, okay, see you later, bronze spear, felt wrong. So yeah. I'm
shit.
Not a happy camper over here, mate. I'm not gonna lie.
Linky boy, let's do this, my man. My guys looked a little demotivated over there, but it's all right.
It hurts, Kins, but it's the way it goes. I'm here with my chicken and beef, and I'm good.
and he's thriving. He's high on life, and that's all that matters.
Oh dear.
Link, you get the first hit this episode.
Do I get the first hit throughout the whole series? Because this is an American world, mate. I'm losing.
All right, fair. That's don't ever do it. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Are you ready, mate?
I am. Let's do this.
All right. Let's go. 2-second warning.
Thanks, Chief.
Oh, I'm a Skellington bear.
Yeah, Link, you ready to lose that second life?
Fuck's sake.
Still gonna be a long fight, dude.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't have that much food, do I?
A 6? Wait, you're getting XP. We're getting XP?
Yeah.
Why? Is that because we're fighting each other? Dude, you're kicking my ass.
I have no idea, Kins.
Dude,
come on.
What?
We need to kick his ass.
What?
Go. Is it normal XP, though? Yeah, it is. It's normal XP. It's not 10 times.
Wow, yeah. Dude, wait, what's your defense level again?
26.
Dude, mine's higher than yours.
The gods, mate. They're smiling down on me. I need to start fucking eating.
You need to stop sucking off Mod Ash too, bro.
Okay. Nice little 0 fest going on.
Can at 6s though. Well, my max is a 5. I got a strength pot and my max is still a 5. So nice. I didn't even bother.
I went for the 43 specifically for it.
Right.
You know what? Putting up an alright fight here.
Yeah, dude, you're making me...
Oh, that's so demoralizing,
I just ate. I just overate.
I think you'll be okay, mate.
Oh, no.
I almost want to save my chickens, but I'm not going to.
I mean, hey, no one will know at this point, Link. Just stop eating the chickens.
They will when you pick up my chickens.
You know, we'll instantly cut.
Oh, dear. You know what?
Dude, what?
Doing pretty well over here, though.
Bro. Genuinely. The RNG this fight is definitely on your side. It's a shame it's not going to do anything for you, but...
Yeah. Oh, God.
Here we go, the combos.
Oh, my God. Fuck off.
You know it's bad when you're telling me to fuck off and I'm hitting threes.
You know what? This is a respectable fight.
It is. Link, this fight is going to lose us both our hardcore Iron Man status. You know?
I know.
We're going out like men right now.
Just stop. Don't attack me anymore, Kins, you know? I
Let's
think
just...
one person on the team should lose all the lives, you know?
Can you just forfeit the fight so we keep her alive?
No.
Yeah. How much do you think Team Link would defend that, saying he never lost because he never died? And
be like,
the worst part is you'd play into it. You'd be like, yeah, it doesn't count.
Oh, dear.
So, nah, you're dead. You're dead. No mercy.
I'm excited. Does your armor just change color on you?
It must, or else I'm not taking this off, you know? Hella flex. Oh, here it is. Oh, man. Let's take a look.
The lives, kids.
Oh, it just stripped my armor. It just took it. I'm exposed.
Wow. That's one way to get kids out of his clothes, guys.
Oh, God.